Even those closest to the reclusive star were caught by surprise.
We had an inkling, but because of the privacy of the family, we had to respect that.
A statement from the Farnham family revealing John was admitted to hospital this morning for surgery and ongoing treatment for an unspecified cancerous growth.
My reaction, of course, is I'm devastated, and I just pray for John to be strong and get through this time.
John Farnham has been and continues to be a great Australian. When people need to raise money for bushfire recovery or for anything else, John Farnham is always there.
That February 2020 fundraiser remains Whispering Jack's most recent public performance, his legendary voice as strong as ever. Poignantly, this duet with Olivia Newton-John
Where are you, Your Highness? There she is!
proved to be his dear friend's last public performance on Australian soil. With the recent passing of Newton-John and manager Glenn Wheatley, it's been a horrible year for Farnham, wife Jill and the rest of their tight-knit circle. But Farnham's positivity was still shining through today as he reportedly cracked jokes with his surgeons.
That does not surprise me, and that's what we all love about him.
All Australians love John Farnham, and we wish him all the best for him and his family at this time.
He's such a big part of our story, such a wonderful person.
He's a legend. He's an amazing singer. That's heartbreaking for us. So we love you, John, and we look forward to seeing you at the end of this.
Hear, hear. Vocalist and guitarist Lindsay Field has worked with John Farnham for decades and joins us now. Lindsay, a bit of a shock for all of us, really. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. It is a shock. It's a shock for all of us as well.
When was the last time you got to see John, Lindsay?
We had lunch here at our place about 3 weeks ago with he and Jill and Gaynor Wheatley, and it was lovely. Everyone was in great spirits. He was just John, as John is.
Was there any indication then of any issue?
No, there was no indication, and in fact, I don't think he knew that time.
Lindsay, I mean, there's fewer more loved Australians than John Farnham. I mean, the outpouring of love and support we've seen today has been immense. Would you think that John would be feeling that kind of love right now?
He certainly knows that it's there, and he's always been very aware of the fans and their love and respect for him, and I think it's been something that's been mutual. He's always had that for them as well. So yes, he'd be feeling that.
You've obviously known John a long time. How do you imagine him responding to this? Like, how does he fight it?
He will rise to the challenge of it. I mean, two great fighters, he and Olivia, both, if it was a red rag to a bull in a way, just to see the way that she fought, and as far as I'm concerned, she won. She had a great life, and John will fight, and he'll win too.
Once he has done fighting, we'll all be there waiting for the greatest Farnham comeback tour of all time and come to see you guys and support you guys, because it has been a tough few years for the whole industry.
I would love that, and he would love that. I've just been looking at some old footage from 1988 when we were in Germany, and it's just amazing. I mean, it's amazing how young we were, but also how beautiful it was, and that beauty's never changed. It's been the same for 30 years. Just a beautiful experience and great music, great musicians. Really a pleasure, really a joy, and long may it continue.
Well, Lindsay, he has told us many times that he's packing up and he's always come back. So we need one more tour, at least another 5 times.
Yeah, I think so, at least another 5 times.
Lindsay, long road ahead. Thank you very much for speaking to us tonight and sharing your thoughts.
Thanks, Wally. Cheers.
A shock for us, and even a shock for those closest to him by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we know he's strong. We know he's got a great support family around him, and he's got a great sense of humour. And those things will serve him well. And a great blueprint from Olivia Newton-John, his great mate.
Yeah,
How to fight this.
It's great to hear people who know him talk about him as a fighter, and you know, because that's really what you need in these moments. And I think it's what all of us need to hear as well, because he's such a totem of so much, and to wake up with that shock, I think you need something to hang on to.